Hello, everyone. Jackie Dales here, and welcome to The Sinking City. Now, for those who are new here, hi, I'm Jackie Daleson, and this is the Prank Ranger YouTube channel, specifically the Spooky Night. Now, for those who don't know where Prank Ranger is or who Prank Ranger is, make sure you look at the game and make sure you go to his TikToks, the other games that we played, like the Toy Story one or the first part of Baldur's Gate 3, and also the Evil Within game. Now, that being said, this is the first time I've ever played this game before, so let's start with the settings so that way I can be able to read what I see, and that would be able to help with y'all as well. Alright. Good, the subtitles and the language is on. Now, how do I play this game? Alright, case will contain your main case, which reflects on the overall story progress. You can work on more than side cases at the same time. Cases contain information and investigations of affirmative evidence. Alright, so it's like Baldur's Gate 3. Alright. Some pieces and evidence have icons. The dialogue, use them, take a photo. Alright. Evidence contains crucial information. Where to go? Alright. The up buttons that to evidence, interact with the people your mind plays, and take the photos. The white frame in the camera viewfinder indicates that they're aiming correctly. Read evidence closely to identify the important, then pin it on the map and plan your route. Alright, the up button is that. Holding the up button and the R joystick holds the pinned evidence with. You can also place evidence on map in the HUD and the casebook screen. Squares the pinned evidence, places the place on map. Alright. Street name. In the district, is shown the map of the most landmarks and interests of discovered. Institution with archives, landmarks, travel fast points. Destinations are activated where you can access the phone booth around the city. Investigation scenes, it appears on the icon changes according to the investigation progress. Icon moved in the case in investigation scenes. Key evidence collected. Investigation scenes, all evidence collected. Place the map. Alright. Evidence marks. Okay. Use the mind's eye whenever you see distortion in the corners of your eyes in the air. Hear the ringing sound. It may reveal images of the past, illusions, omens, the tracks that are otherwise indivisible. Imagine two of the past. Active zone seen above. Hold the XC full picture. Mind eye can follow the omens and guide you to find new evidence. Retrocognition. Retrocognition allows you to understand what happens and inspect the evidence in the scene. With vision emerges, step into it and find all the critical scenes. Combat pairs, relevant to clues. Evidence, crucial information. It is at the casebook. Deductions. These explain nuances of the case. They are displayed in the Mind Palace. Some deductions are interpreted. The case can lead to conclusions. Discover all possible conclusions to fully understand the case, but it is up to you to solve it. The archives. You will often need to look at information, various city archives. Alright, the casebook evidence may have hint of the indication you need to have some sort of archives research. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence to investigate, then choose 3 criteria and search. I'm a cop. A search or conduct. Alright. Padlock, or weak planks that can be broken. Well, that's just plain lazy. If you're crouched, hey, I was reading that, jackass. If you're crouched in enemy hostiles, less likely to detect you. Enemies harm your sanity as well as your health. Some enemies have unique abilities that may be as unpleasant as most to have weak points. Ammos are supplies are scarce, scavenger, crafting, and quest rewards. Alright, guns are not going to reload themselves. That's nice. We could be able to go to the sea. The harpoon stuns hostiles and creatures with short time flares like your way and distract hostile creatures. If damaged, holds R1 slowly to recover your suit's pressure. Okay? Now, with that being said, I think we should keep on going. First, let's look at the controls. Alright, aim, melee attack. Alright, run away. Okay. When aiming, fire, use gadget. Alright. Climb, reload, crouch, interact. Alright. And here we go. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outbursts of hysteria and the visions of the city of Oakmas, Mass. I'm assuming they mean Massachusetts. It turns out that your receptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men, women from across the country are drawn by Oakmont, haunted by similar visions to yours. A city drowning in the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we've stumbled upon a great source of your ailment, a person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself when the Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you there to help you on your way. Cordially, Johanna van der Berg. Alright, well, I don't know. Oh, Joanne's. Okay. Let's just hope I get a flamethrower for these creatures. Alright, looks like we're in a hotel. You sure that's wise to drink, man? Looks like his buddies are dead. Jesus Christ. The fuck? The fuck? Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Congratulations, you figured out suicide is a thing. The fuck? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright, let's grab the gun. BM.
If I never have to use it, something tells me I will.
Alright, I got 6 pistol rounds. A folded camera. Okay. Ah, there we are. Say cheese. Damn. Now this is some freaky ass shit. Hey, I'm looking at their jackass. Alright, got a couple of shotgun shells. This guy must be the cult.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Alright, let's take a look at the gun. I guess it's not 3D. I guess it's not one person shooter. What the hell are you looking at, Shamrock?
Now get out!
Damn, wrong button. You're not worth it, Sherlock.
Now get out!
Suck my dick.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Alright, you don't look like the Shadow Man from the Call of Duty Zombies and that little
at your service.
And that Vegas
I
place.
did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me your Highness. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety package ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Alright.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Something tells me that he is a big villain in this place. Now let's take a look, shall we? Alright. Looks like ammunition's there. Alright, so it's drawn up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 districts. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 districts. My bad. But for now. Alright. Interesting. Visions. We already read that. Now, how the fuck do I get out of this dock? Well, if it isn't the guy from
I
not
don't
Jaws.
care about your petty excuses.
Hey, what the
No
fuck?
one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Is there something in my drink, or is that person look like they de-evolutionized 50 million years in the past? Actually, no, that's scratch that. 2 million years in the past.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police...
Look who's
themselves
talking.
To the ground.
Planet of the Apes looking motherfucker.
Those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the Shells.
And also,
They
the reason why I'm
are
playing this game
everywhere.
is because it was voted on it on the Prank Ranger Instagram. So, if you want to have a chance to vote for the next game,
They've taken work from
if it
local
comes out,
fishermen.
make sure you
Stir
give us a
and
follow,
agitate
a like,
against
and a
us.
notification down below.
Throgmorton family.
And for the TikTok as
We
well.
are the pillar of this community. Not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Pot to the kettle.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family. Blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
All I'm hearing is, y'all played Game of Thrones and you got the shit stick of the end.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing.
Listen here, fuckface, I'm trying to help you.
Yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
Then
Let's see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kate's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Alright. There's 3 twiddles here.
I've said
Well,
everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Here they are. Jerk-faced bitch. Alright. I swear, people in this place is rude as fuck. And I should know, I've been to California 3 times. Alright. So it's... Well, that's one way to make an appearance. Shit on a shingle.
I
Alright.
barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Well, no shit, Sherlock, but there might be some... The fuck?
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. 5 cards short of a full house.
Other.
Grimma, Nihri, Grimma, Gebhal, Nugulina.
I have to figure out what that means. Well, fuck you too, man.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
What the hell? Hey! Fuck, 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 fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Hold still, you bitches. You gotta be fucking kidding. Hold still. Hold still.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. Choo choo.
Alright, Bob, we've got some questions for you.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was that or starve.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K, have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or, K, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Alright. Well, that's all we can...
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I could give you a
There was a
bullet
fierce
head.
fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Alright.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Come on, where'd I go? Come on, where'd I go?
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Let's start with the room, shall we?
What's happening?
Take this, ape face.
The fuck? The fuck? Alright, so hard ass over there. Put a bullet inside him. Barrel is tossed. Alright. So he could have killed him.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
Yeah, run!
No.
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
For God's sakes, let me get my fucking gun. Where are you, motherfuckers? I'm not afraid to put these spiders. Go on. Show yourselves. somewhere. I hear you somewhere. So you're downstairs, huh? I see you, motherfucker.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Alright.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Could be new. Alright, so I fell down here.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Yes, you did. You planted motherfucker. Let's see. You drop down there. It says to my palace. Please will look at it. Alright. Take the fisherman. Alright, let's see. There's three people. Alright, alright. Ah, it's connected dots. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. So it's gotta let me have it back.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Ed! I still hear those voices.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please. Just weak. I know I owe you. I'm under like everyone is right now. Alright.
The blood is fresh. Whoever it belongs to could not have got far.
Well. Obviously, bullets are scarce. Did I just break something that could be useful for us? I see ya. Just to clarify, if anyone asks about the bullet on his side, it was always there.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Where are you, motherfucker? Spider. I know I'm white, but I'm not that white. Let's go visit Air Doctor, shall we? What's this? Alright, nice. FBI, open up. Something tells me I have to investigate further. Alright. Alright. Oh, good. I can make more guns. I got some bullets. That's what Papa likes. Well, time to get to the bar.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
Information.
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me. At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No. Throg. Lewis is upstairs. Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Thank you. Alright. If he tries to run, I'm not afraid to put a few in the back of his skull.
What the? Get the... Oh.
Alright.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles
Jesus
Reed,
fucking
private
Christ.
investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why.
Put a bullet in his head.
That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. So I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
I'm sorry, but it's no deal.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Alright. This deliberately. Alright. Who should we go to first?
Hey, knock it off.
Fuck off. Let's see if there's anything else left that needs to be investigated.
My head. I still hear those voices.
Well, time to tell the man.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yeah, you're welcome very much.
Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I
Well, that's the
digress.
police for you.
Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Well, that's the police for you.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Do you think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week that Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Thank you.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood,
Thank you.
Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
You know, I honestly like that idea. The government should be letting us use bullets instead of that. You know, I honestly like that idea. The government should be letting us use bullets instead of that. Alright, now how the fuck do I get out of here? Let's see how much bullets we're talking. Alright, now how the fuck do I get out of here? Alright, full
Let's see how much bullets we're talking. Alright, full revolver bullets. And
well, glad to know I have that. Now, how in the Flying Dutchman fuck?
I'm glad to know I have that. Now, how in the Flying Dutchman fuck am I? There's the gate.
Ah, looks like it's a train station.
Looks like it's a train station.
What the second astral projection fuck?
What the second astral projection fuck?
What if that dude's asshole looked like that?
Dude's asshole looked like that.
Looks like I'm in the Hotel Sweeney Todd. Alright.
Looks like I'm in the Hotel Sweeney Todd.
To discover the origin of the serial grip in Oakmont.
For an expedition.
The expedition
To discover
was
the
to
origin of
explore
the
the
serial grip in Oakmont.
Contact the expedition to lost.
The expedition was to explore
was
the
only
sea
known
bear
survivor.
Oakmont.
He
Contact the
subsequently
expedition
murdered. I was
to
hired
lost.
to find a expedition.
Albert was the only known
members
survivor.
dead or
He
alive.
was subsequently murdered. I was hired to
the manor of the South
find
Pole.
a expedition members dead or alive. The
Well,
Oakmont
that was the
Ivy
first
Wing
case I
report
have.
the manor in the South Old Grove.
Now, let's see if I can be able to pause.
Well,
that was the first case I have. Now,
With that
let's see
being
if I
said,
can be able
I believe
to
it's a good
pause.
day to cut.
Oh, good, it's
Until
awesome.
then, I'm Jackie Danielson. Hope you have a good day.
Well, with
Again,
that being said,
Order for
I believe it's a
Jackie
good day to con night.
Hope you have a good one.
Until then, I'm Jackie Danielson. Hope you have a good day, a good night, whatever the fuck time it is on your side. Hope you have a good one.